Hello, what up guys, how you doing? It is Lasty here. Welcome today to a new episode of The Road to Glory here on FIFA 19 Ultimate Team, episode number 302. And in today's episode, we are going to work on, one, doing a big SBC to bring a new player into the squad. You've seen it from the title and thumbnail, I'm sure. And two, there is going to be a future stars player that we're going to work towards in the weekly objective. So I want to earn that and get that for the end of the episode. So do me a massive favor at the very start of the video. Hit that thumbs up button. I really appreciate it. Go on, hit that thumbs up button. Let's get over 1,000 likes today. And this is actually the squad that you're going to see it as we go forward in the video that we're going to use with the flashback players to unlock ourselves a future stars player. So I thought I'd change it up with the team a little bit, you know, use a couple of players that we haven't necessarily used. So Pogba came out, the midfield dominator, and I was expecting him to be quite a lot, but I don't think I was expecting him to be 1.25 million coins. Now, I don't suppose for 1 minute that EA are thinking many people are going to do that from scratch. We've all got loads of high-rated reds and stuff in our club. If you're someone that can afford that Pogba, you've got lots of untradables in your club, I'm pretty sure. So it's really not going to cost you 1.25 million coins, but it is still pretty pricey at this stage of the game. And I decided that, hey, I'm out. I can't really afford that guy. He's out for a couple of weeks, and maybe we'll be able to afford him a little bit later down the line. But I am going to go for this Richarlison instead. He's like a Hall of Famer on the road to glory. We used his red version for a very long time. And, I mean, I'm already submitting Pato and a 91 Guzman. Also a 94 rated Van Persie in that squad. I wanted to do this without buying a single player. And I really don't care for, like, John Stones or Van Persie. Like, I'm not bothered. So I'm literally going to use them as well as some untradeable TOTS players that I've collected along the way. And it means that we keep our coin balance, we retain that, we get rid of a few of our high-rated players and special cards, a bunch or all of our like higher-rated regular gold cards that were untradeable, and then all of our other untradeable like 81s, 82s, 83s as well. But we bring in Brazilian striker from Everton, that is Richarlison. Richarlison. I don't know if I should be putting the ch on the name or not, but hey, anyway, it's the 92 rated Brazilian beast. I've always called him Richarlison. 96 pace, 95 dribbling, 93 shooting, 91 physical, and 87 passing. 4-star skill, 5-star weak foot. That card is insane. It just looks nuts. So of course we had to get him, especially because we used his other version for a very long time, and he was great for us in the road to glory. So yeah, I had to get him, and of course that led to us getting 3 packs. Considering we've not spent any coins, it's going to mean our coin balance is going to go up a little bit today, which is nice. We get Savic in the first one, not brilliant, but you know, it's probably over 3,000 coins. And actually, like Belotti and Butland, Sillison, there were some 80+ rated players in there, which for some reason were really selling because of another SBC that was out during, or the same day that that one came out, that the Pogba came out, should I say. We get 84 rated Jimenez, and as well, like some more 80 rated players and stuff. Jimenez going to sell for like nearly 7,000 coins, which is nice. And then no walkout from the final pack either, but it's going to be a purple boards, and this time I think he's low rated with high pace, if I remember correctly. It is, yes, Murillo with 96 pace, but he's only 78 rated. I will take the 14,000 coins that you offer, and there's also like a Romagnoli and stuff that are going to sell for 2,000 or 3,000 coins, or that we can use for our next set of SBCs that we're about to do. So the Future Stars Challenge is that set of SBCs. I wanted to go ahead and get that one done, because these little group SBCs that keep coming out, every time I do them, my coin balance goes up. Even if I don't really get anything crazy, I typically get something that's going to sell, and it gives me the chance to offload any of the final untradeable low-rated golds that I've got for tradable players that I can sell on and increase our coin balance. So we get Xavi Martinez, Dani Ceballos, like a couple of players there that will definitely sell, especially because Real Madrid are in marquee matchups this week. And has Ceballos moved somewhere? I got a feeling I've heard that name in transfers. He's come to the Prem, I'm pretty sure. I'm not 100% sure on that, actually, so ignore me if that's wrong. We get Aranguiz in the next pack. That's definitely not a great one. But again, he's someone that I can use down the line. A few more Spanish players, and it was like the Spanish players, the French players, the German players, and the English players, which was selling for quite a lot of coins. So we get a non-walkout team of the season here. So I knew it was going to be lower rated, and it is 83 rated Cano, who actually doesn't look too bad, but I don't suppose many people are building a Saudi League team. It's not really the meta, is it? But we get him, so that's a guaranteed 10k discard, and there was a Kyle Walker in there who's like 15k, so that was good. It means that we're going to profit from this SBC, and then we can finish the final one there for Throwback Future Stars to get 2 Prime Electrum Players packs, which are silver and gold, and they're not all rare. Some are rare, some are not. I don't know. They're not the greatest packs in the world, but hey, sometimes you can get the odd silver that sells for like a few thousand coins as well. And we actually did in that pack right there. There was a non-rare that plays for one of the, I think it was Parma, in Serie A, and he sells for quite a bit. So we got like 3,000 or 4,000 coins for him. And then I think was that an English flag there? Yeah, we get another Jack Butland, who for some reason was going for 2,000 coins at the time. And basically I sold as much as I could. I think I'll show you the transfer list in a bit of stuff that I've been offloading along the way. We've gone back, and this is the team that we're going to use, but it's not going to line up like this in game. I'm actually going to be bringing off probably Eusebio, Ronaldinho, and Alessandrini to begin with. We're going to bring Alonso on as CDM, and then David Villa on as. So we've got 3 flashbacks in the front 4, so that we can hopefully score and assist with them. And there's also 2 Premier League defenders in that left-hand side, Alonso and Robertson, who can, if they can get an assist as well, means that we are killing 2 birds with 1 stone for some objectives this week. That's the plan anyway, and we can bring Richarlison on later on in the game for Eusebio or Ronaldinho, whichever one I decide to use. So as you can see here, coin balance wise, we are up quite a lot to 542,000 coins. I've sold basically all of the tradable stuff that was up for grabs. I hadn't listed my non-rares at that point, but I did then since go back, relist or get the non-rares that were in my club up on the market as well for like 850 coins bin. A lot of them sell for that, some of them go for minimum. But it's time to move on to the second half of the episode, where we are going for Benjamin Mendy and also, or mainly, flashback to the future stars. That's the challenge I want to definitely complete today. That was my main aim whilst going into these rivals matches. We need to get an assist and a goal in the same match by future stars player, by flashback players. So I've cut out some of the games where people were just being super like aggressive and not going for the objective, and I just lose and I don't get anything done. But mainly what I want to show you here is how we managed to get it done. So this guy right here was just like fully going for it, and he was doing his utmost to not let me get the goal or the assist with the flashback player. But I got the assist there, I don't know if you saw, with Firmino, and he was 6-1 up with a few minutes to go, and I finally knock it back and get the goal with Firmino so that we can get part of our challenge done. And that felt so good, because he was trying so hard to just get as many goals against me as possible and not let me get the challenge done. Like, I don't even need to win to get the challenge done. It's the end of July, even August, for Christ's sake. Just let each other have it. That's how I see it anyway. But yeah, we get 1 out of 3 done, even though we lost 6-2. It's part of our challenge done. But we, of course, didn't get an assist with a Prem player to let Mendy get part of Mendy done. Next game, go into another match. A couple of flashbacks in this game. So I figured that he was probably going for the challenge, and he actually let me score with my flashback player right off the bat. So you know what? I'll return the favour. And he got an assist and a goal right there. So I now know I needed to still get the assist. He played on for a little bit and scored another goal. And to be honest, I don't care if I lose these matches. I just need to get the objective done. And he didn't really give it to me anymore. So I had to sort of work my way towards getting my assist. And I got it right there with Bobby Firmino. And then actually I got an assist with Alonso right there to put me into the lead. Zlatan scored that one. But what I could tell from this guy is that he wasn't trying to get assists with his Premier League defenders or fullbacks. So at this point in the game, it was kind of just game on. You know, we'd both given each other 1 goal, and I seem to be coming out on top of this one. And there's a fly in my room. Apologies for that. I don't know how that's got in here. There's a fly in my room. How annoying. But I scored this rainbow flick volley. That's quite nice. Very, very nice, actually, should I say. I kept the replay in, but I decided to edit it out because it was just... video was going to be a bit too long otherwise, but it was a nice goal. I haven't scored a rainbow flick volley for a while, especially with the weak foot of Ronaldinho, but we come away with a 5-3 win, and to be fair, we both got a goal and assist with our players that we needed to, and I actually got an extra one with the assist from the Premier League player. So as you can see, we're now 1 out of 6 for Mendy, and we're also 2 out of 3 for the flashback to the Future Stars. So there's only one more of those to go, and we can get a Future Stars player for free. So, moving on in to the next game. And by the way, if you don't have any flashback players in your club because you haven't done any of those SBCs, the Deja Vu one is pretty cheap for what it is, if it's still out by the time you're watching this. Or just do the squad battles thing to get that Pato, you know, and that gives you a free flashback player for winning 3 squad battles games and getting a goal and assist with a Brazilian player, I think it was. So in this match, I let my opponent get what he needed to done, and it took him until the early minutes of the second half to actually allow me to get one. And then I guess it was sort of game on. But I got my goal and assist with the player because I let him and he let me. So we've got that challenge done, boys. The next thing was for me to just try and pepper his goal with assists from Robertson or Alonso. Now, I crossed that ball in with Robertson, but it took too many different touches off of different people, so it didn't count. And then right at the last kick of the game, Robertson plays it through to Ibra, and it just goes wide of the post. So I don't get my my little assist from the Prem player there to help along with the Mendy challenge, but we do get our third and final one for the Future Stars. So we will get a free Future Stars player here for doing that challenge right there in Division Rivals. So it's time to unlock that right now and see which player we get. Now, the best one would probably be Vinicius Jr., but other than that, I don't know how many other players are actually super relevant or usable at this stage. So I was just hoping for a fairly high-rated player. And we actually get the striker from Frankfurt, who I don't think no longer plays for Frankfurt. It is Luka Jovic. So we get the 88 rated Jovic, who at the time when he came out was a pretty beastly card. But right now there's a TOTS version of him which is definitely better. And well, I don't see myself ever using that card, but I do see myself using it into an SBC, submitting it in for a player there, and he is an 88 rated. So we got Pato and we got Jovic, 288 rated players for just playing it like a few games and doing stuff like that. So I'm pretty happy with that. There's also the Mendy, which I kind of want, because like I mentioned to you at the end of the last episode, quite enjoying Kimpembe, and I don't know how I feel about Militao. So I could either keep Robertson and go like this, and that could be actually my back four in my main squad, or I could get Mendy. I could get Mendy, and maybe he's great, and he could go alongside Van Dijk, and with the chemistry links, we could bring Kimpembe back in, and it would work. It would work if we got Mendy. So I'll work on that in the next episode for you guys. That's the main aim. But people are really, really desperately trying. Like, I don't care if I lose the match, and I'll even let you have the win if you really want to. Please just let me get an assist with my Premier League defender, and I will let you get one with yours as well. That's basically how I would prefer to play it when it's late July, early August. But some people are just all out there to sweat it and not let you get any of the objectives done, which I guess fair enough, but like, my God, it's just it's fairly toxic when you're playing, especially in Division 1, which I don't know how much I'm going to be in there for much longer because my skill rating is dwindling. I'm losing so many games. But guys, that will be tomorrow's episode, and whatever SBCs have come out over the last couple of days, I'll make sure that I focus on them and try and get them done if they are worthwhile as well. Hit that thumbs up button on today's video. I'd really appreciate that. Subscribe if you're new around here. Follow me on Insta. Follow me on Twitter. Those links are down below if you want to see what I get up to on a daily basis. Most importantly, I hope you all have a lovely day, and I'll catch you next time. Peace.